Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract success, while others struggle their entire lives without getting anywhere? Perhaps the difference lies in something invisible, but extremely powerful: the mental preparation to recognize opportunities. Get ready, because today you will understand how prosperity begins, long before it appears in your life. Prosperity is not the result of chance. It is born within a mind trained to see beyond problems and visualize possibilities where others see obstacles. From an early age, we are conditioned to seek security, stability, and certainty. However, true wealth, in every sense, only blossoms when we are able to train our eyes to identify small gaps that the world offers every day. The unprepared mind goes unnoticed by these opportunities, while the sharp mind captures them and transforms them into reality. It is not about being lucky, it is about having vision. And this vision does not come out of nowhere. It is cultivated with intention, continuous learning, and above all, with the willingness to think differently than most. Preparing the mind for opportunities is, above all, building a growth mindset. This means believing that skills can be developed, that mistakes are part of the process, and that success is not reserved for a privileged few, but rather for everyone who remains open to learning and evolving. A person with this mindset does not see failure as the end of the road. On the contrary, they see each mistake as a map, a clearer direction on where the next opportunities to prosper lie. The trained mind understands that each challenge brings with it a hidden lesson, and that by deciphering these lessons, new doors will inevitably open. It is essential to understand that the external environment will never be perfect. If you wait for the ideal scenario to act, you will miss the best opportunities of your life. True prosperity arises when you become capable of creating favorable conditions, regardless of what is happening around you. This requires a crucial skill: mental flexibility. Prosperous people adapt quickly, change strategies when necessary, and maintain a broad vision even when the path becomes cloudy. They know that rigidity is the enemy of growth, and that thriving means dancing with the uncertainties of the world, not fighting against them. Another essential point is the internal programming we carry about money, success, and achievement. Many people have been taught, consciously or unconsciously, that wanting to prosper is something negative or selfish. These limiting beliefs act like invisible chains, sabotaging any attempt to advance. To prepare your mind for opportunities, you need to reprogram these ideas. Prosperity is not a prize you steal from someone. It is a natural expansion that benefits not only your life, but the lives of everyone around you. The more prosperous you are, the more you can positively impact the world. And this needs to be understood and accepted for your progress to be lasting. A prepared mind also develops what we call an opportunity antenna. This means always being aware of the signs, trends, and subtle movements in the market, people, and society. Those who cultivate this perception can stay one step ahead. A small comment in a conversation, a subtle change in people's behavior, a need that has not yet been met. All of these can be a trigger for great achievements. But it takes attention, constant curiosity, and a willingness to act quickly. Opportunities don't wait for those who are distracted. They smile at those who are ready to receive them. In addition, true prosperity is built on consistent actions. Preparing your mind is the first step, but without action, nothing will come to fruition. It's like preparing the ground for planting. You can have the most fertile soil in the world, but if you don't sow and care for the seeds every day, nothing will sprout. Prosperous people understand that success is made of daily decisions, of small efforts aligned with big visions. They act even when they don't feel like it, even when the scenario is uncertain, and even when no one else believes in it. Consistency transforms invisible potential into tangible results. Another little-known secret about preparing your mind for opportunities is developing a positive relationship with the unknown. While most people fear what they cannot foresee, a prepared mind learns to be excited about the possibilities that the new may bring. This does not mean acting irresponsibly, but rather cultivating the courage to explore, to experiment, to leave the known territory. Prosperity is always beyond the line of comfort. It requires you to overcome internal limits, to face old fears, and to accept the journey as a fundamental part of the prosperous destiny you want to build. We cannot forget that the energy we emit also shapes the quality of the opportunities we attract. A closed, negative, and distrustful mind repels good opportunities without even realizing it. On the other hand, an open, confident, and grateful mind creates a magnetic field around it. People feel this. Circumstances align in mysterious ways when you cultivate an internal frequency of prosperity. Therefore, if you want the right opportunities to come to you, start by vibrating what you want to attract: optimism, faith in the future, and genuine enthusiasm for life. Finally, understanding that prosperity is an ongoing process is vital to staying on track. There is no definitive endpoint. The mind that achieves success and then stops evolving inevitably begins to regress. Real prosperity is constantly expanding. The more you learn, the more you realize that there is still room to grow, create, and transform. This virtuous cycle is fueled by a mind that is eternally curious, humble enough to recognize how much more can still be improved, and strong enough to never give up, even in the face of difficulties. The prosperity you desire already exists, not in the future, but in your ability to see and act in the now. Prepare your mind, expand your vision, and be ready. Because the greatest opportunities of your life are already on their way.